Bum 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 bum. Ooh. Pippa does America.
Remember, log into gone.com for that sweet salvation.
I got some good news. My new license plate came in. I chose Throwback Black. It looks great on a Triumph. And the $25 fee goes to some kind of mental health fund that I'm sure will make everything better. I've got some less good news, which is that it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit. There's fresh snow on the ground. Much of the continent is facing the same conditions, so Pippa ain't going nowhere for the foreseeable future. But that doesn't mean we can't dream, does it, girl? First up in April is going to be Denver to Dumas. I guess I'll find out when I get there, Texas, to meet up with my high school buddy Mark. We've never ridden together, but he's the first person in my life who owned a motorcycle and kind of demystified the whole thing for me and persuaded me that a regular person can own a motorcycle. You don't have to be a gang member or anything like that. We're going to meet in Dumas, which is about halfway between where I live in Denver and where he lives, which I think is Dallas area. Texas is kind of a big undifferentiated mass for me. I don't know that much about it. Then we'll maybe head over to Santa Fe, Taos, someplace where it's greener, and just tour around. I will undoubtedly take this route. I bet it's going to be brown. Watch. Yep, pretty brown. Looks like a pretty straightforward ride. Kit Carson here is an interesting town. I believe that's where, or near there, is where there is one of the few surviving Philadelphia Toboggan Company carousels left in the United States. Or that actually might be in the town of Burlington, which would be in Kit Carson County. So that's interesting. I might check that out. Otherwise, I don't know. Looks like a lot of brown. Next up in July, I'm hoping, is going to be Denver to Kelowna, British Columbia for a curling clinic. This has got to be an amazing ride, regardless of what route you take, even the fastest route, which obviously isn't all that fast, just goes through some amazing country. Something I'm toying with, though, despite it adding at least a day of riding, is what if we go to Canada by the quickest possible route? Like, what is the closest border crossing to Denver, and just go straight there and then head west? Then we cross the Rockies through Banff National Park. I don't see how that could not be amazing. Actually, it doesn't look like it does add that much riding time, so yeah, that's what I'm toying with for that trip. Finally, this summer, I would like to follow through on a long promised slash threatened ride from Denver to visit family back in Bergen County, New Jersey. I will not ever be taking the interstates to do this. What I would like to do is to take US 36, which I was turned on to a couple of years ago by this magnificent book. Highly recommend this book and highly recommend US Route 36. And I can't ever quite get Google to do what I want here. But if we zoom in, it's going to partially take me on US 36 into North Kansas. In Bird City, There's a steakhouse that's crazy good called Big Ed's. I want to go back there. And these towns, Phillipsburg, Atwood, St. Francis, a lot of them have municipal campgrounds. So if you've got your gear, you have a safe place to stay. They got old time movie theaters. They've got brick roads. There actually are brick roads in Kansas. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why the map consistently takes me away from Route 36. And the same thing happens here. Route 36 continues much, much farther. You can see it over here. And I don't know why the map wants to take me, I think it's onto US 136, but I have driven 36 at least as far as Indianapolis, and it goes farther than that. Here's 36, here's 36. Here's the terminus or the start point of US 36. So again, I don't know why the map has deviated that far. I may have to add some waypoints in order to stay on US 36, but that's probably my plan. I certainly don't see the need to go way up north this way, only to come back down south. I suppose this is taking me around the Alleghenies, so I'll see when I get there. But I just want to see my family's face when I roll in on a motorcycle from Denver. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Now, to everyone in my life saying, this is stupid, this is dangerous, this is dumb, don't do it, I don't disagree with you. It is stupid, it is dumb, I shouldn't do it, but it looks like a lot of fun.